Hello, everyone. This is Bridget from the EC Fitness Center, bringing you your weekly guided meditation, followed by the essential oils class. I hope this finds you well, that you enjoyed your 4th of July weekend. Announcements, as many of you have heard, we are opening the gym August 2nd. We will be sending out more email reminders with directions, schedules, etc., as we figure that out this month. If you have any questions for Haley or myself, please email me. My email is listed below. You can email Haley as well. We're working on scheduling, classes, etc. But we're very excited to announce that it's opening on the 2nd, 4 a.m. to 10 p.m., 365 days a year. So we're working on our staff hours right now and our classes that will roll out most likely in September, but we'll see. We're working on it. Our guided meditation for today, forest visualization. And our essential oil for today is YLANG. So if you have YLANG oil, go ahead, or your favorite oil, open the bottle and smell, a few drops on your hand, rub it together, and I always take it up and behind me, alongside of me, and in front of me, or drop your essential oils in your diffuser. Go ahead and find yourself a comfortable position, either seated or lying down, and we will begin our meditation. Forest visualization. Allow your body to begin to relax as you start to create a picture in your mind. A picture of a forest. Breathe and imagine yourself walking along a path through a forest. The path is soft beneath your shoes, a mixture of soil, fallen leaves, pine needles, and moss. As you walk, your body relaxes and your mind clears. As your body relaxes, your mind clears more and more with each step you take. Breathe in the fresh mountain air. Breathe in the fresh mountain air and fill your lungs completely. As you exhale, breathe out all of the air, feeling refreshed. Take in another deep breath, revitalizing, and breathe out completely, letting your body relax even further. Continue to breathe slowly and deeply as you walk through the forest. The air is cool, comfortable. Sun is filtering through the trees. Listen to the sounds of the forest. Birds singing. A gentle breeze blowing. The leaves on the trees shifting and swaying in the soft wind. Your body relaxes more and more as you walk. Count your steps and breathe in unison with your strides. Breathing in, 2, 3, 4. hold, 2, 3, exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Again, breathing in, 2, 3, 4. Hold, 2, 3, and exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Again, breathing in, 2, 3, 4. Hold, 2, 3, and exhale, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Continue to breathe like this, slowly and deeply. Continue to breathe slowly and deeply as you become more and more relaxed. As you walk through the forest, feel your muscles relaxing and lengthening. As your arms swing in rhythm with your walking, they become loose, relaxed, and limp. Feel your back relaxing as your spine lengthens and the muscles relax. Feel your back relaxing as your spine lengthens and the muscles in your back relax. Feel the tension leaving your body as you admire the forest scenery around you. Your legs and lower body are relaxing now as well, feeling free and relaxed. As you continue to walk through the forest, you begin to climb a slight incline. You easily tread along smooth rocks on your path, feeling at one with nature. The breeze continues to blow through the treetops. You are sheltered. The air around you feels calm. Small saplings grow at the sides of your path. Around you is an immense array of green. Some of the leaves on the trees are delicate, a light green. Some leaves are deep, dark, true forest green. Many trees have needles that look very soft. The forest floor is thick, green moss. Tall trees grow on either side of this path. Picture a variety of trees around you. Some have smooth, white bark. Others are darker with coarse, heavy bark, deeply grooved. Enjoy the colors of the bark on the trees. White, silver, tan, brown, red, black. Many combinations of color. You admire the rough, brown bark of pine trees and enjoy the fresh pine scent. Smell the forest around you. The air is fresh and filled with the scent of trees, soil, and mountain streams. Continue the forest visualization. Hear the sound of water faintly in the distance. A gentle burbling sound of a creek. As you continue to walk through the forest, you are gaining elevation and getting closer to the sound of this running stream. Enjoy the forest around you. As you near the top of the mountain, you hear the stream very close now. The path curves up ahead, and you can see sunlight streaming upon your path. As you round the corner, you hear the water and see a clearing in the trees up ahead. A beautiful lookout point awaits. You are growing tired from your journey. Your body feels pleasantly tired and heavy. Imagine yourself walking towards the clearing and the stream. Stepping stones make an easy path across the stream and towards the edge of the mountain. Step on each large, flat stone to easily cross the small, shallow stream. Up ahead is a large, smooth rock, like a chair waiting for you to rest. The rock is placed perfectly, high up on this beautiful vantage point. Sit or lie down on the rock if you wish. It is very comfortable. You feel very comfortable and at ease. The sun is shining down upon you. Look around. You see mountains in the distance, faint and blue. You can look down from your vantage point into a valley with trees and a brilliant blue lake. Across from you is another mountain. The clearing around you is made up of rocks, soil, pine needles, moss, and grass. The grass and mountain wildflowers around you blow gently in the breeze. A deer quietly emerges from the edge of the forest to graze in the clearing. As the deer raises its head to look at you, you can see its nostrils moving to catch your scent. The deer cautiously walks to the stream to drink before disappearing back into the forest. Squirrels dart in and out of sight as they play through the trees, racing across the clearing. Feel the sun warming your body as you relax on the rock. Enjoy the majestic landscape around you and feel your body relaxing even more. Your body becomes very warm and heavy. Continue to breathe the clean, fresh air, feeling relaxed, calm, at peace. Feeling the unity with nature around you. Continue to enjoy the sights, sounds, and smells of the forest around you. Feeling the sun warm on your skin. Feeling the gentle breeze blow across your cheek. Listening to the birds singing. Hear the stream flowing and the leaves rustling in the breeze. The squirrels chattering. See the flowers, trees, the valley and mountains around you. Feel free to lay back on the comfortable rock. Look up and see the blue sky. See the white clouds float gently by. Enjoy this peace. When you're ready to leave this peaceful place, slowly begin to reawaken your body. Know that you can return to this forest in your imagination anytime you like. As you reawaken, keep with you the feeling of calm, peace, and relaxation. Wiggle your fingers and toes to wake up your muscles. Shrug your shoulders, stretch if you want to. When you are ready, open your eyes and return to full wakefulness, feeling alert and refreshed. Namaste. Thank you very much. Feel free to go ahead and grab your notebook for the essential oils portion of the class today. The oil today is YLANG. You hear this pronounced many different ways. I say YLANG. You hear people say YLANG. I've heard others, but I say YLANG. Grab your notebook. If you have YLANG essential oil, drop it in your diffuser, or like I always like to do, open the bottle, smell, drop into the hand, clockwise circle, inhale from my hands, and then I cover up my head, down the back of my body, down the sides and the front, just getting the scent and the energy into the room. All right, YLANG essential oil. YLANG oil can be used aromatically, topically, and internally. So topically, you can use it without using a carrier oil. Most people like to use a carrier oil. So if you're going to make a massage oil, I would use an organic coconut oil, and mix that within it and use it on your skin. Internally, if you're going to use any essential oil internally, make sure for myself, I always make sure it's organic, and then know the company that you are buying from. It's very important to know where the trees and the flowers are from. For myself, organic, meaning they're not sprayed with chemicals, they're not cut with other chemicals, that it's the pure essential oil. Alrighty, so YLANG is a yellow star-shaped flower. YLANG is tropical species native to countries surrounding the Indian Ocean. So countries such as India, Philippines, Malaysia, Indonesia, and parts of Australia. YLANG oil has a fruity, flowery, rich aroma. And I have a funny story about this. I will never forget, a friend of mine wanted to use YLANG, and I had just bought a 15 milliliter bottle, which is, I think it was like 280 drops, if I'm not wrong. Don't quote me on that. But a brand new bottle, and he opened it and then didn't put the cap back on fully. So the entire bottle of YLANG ended up in the bottom of my purse. And if you know YLANG, one drop of it is plenty. It is so powerful. Rich is a good way to put it, but very flowery. And my purse, I had to clean everything out of it and then leave my purse open in the garage for a week in order to even think about using it again, because of the amount of aroma that was in it. And for a while, I couldn't even use that essential oil, but it is such an excellent one. I don't have it listed here for hormones, but I remember specifically using this for PMS. And so This is one that I used it for. So other uses for YLANG essential oil. Boosts your mood. Reduces depression. Alleviates anxiety. Lowers blood pressure. And decreases the heart rate. So we'll talk about these few. Back to how YLANG oil is distilled. So it's distilled from the flower itself through steam distillation. And I think they use all parts of this flower and that there's many different types of YLANG. YLANG's used topically or for top notes in perfumes. It's used in colognes, lotions, food flavorings, soaps, etc. I know people that make their own conditioner oil just mixing this in with coconut oil, as well as their own massage oil mixed in with coconut oil. So around the world, YLANG is used in religious ceremonies, aromatherapy treatments, and wedding events. It's called the perfume tree. So this, if you can imagine this whole bottle of about 280 drops dripped in my purse, how perfumey that smelled. In the garage, I can't even remember how long the garage also smelled like YLANG because my purse was in there for a week, airing out. So YLANG, let's talk about it boosting the mood. So it has a calming and uplifting effect. Specifically, if you put it on the back of the neck, it works really well for calming and uplifting. In your bath, drop a bunch of essential oil, YLANG with Epsom salt, calms and soothes. So reduces depression and alleviates anxiety. So these two, how it talks is reducing anxiety and boosting self-esteem when applied to the skin or when inhaled. This is a really good one for skin. So if you want to cut it with a carrier oil and use it up all around your skin. So how it reduces depression and alleviates anxiety has to do with reduces your blood pressure. So when you inhale it, it gives a sedative-like effect, reduces your blood pressure. So that helps with that anxiety. If you're go, or you're feeling anxious, that sedative effect takes you down, reduces your blood pressure. But it also has that boosting, uplifting effect, which helps with the depression. So other uses is antibacterial. There's always all of these antis when you are working with essential oil. Most of them are. This one's antibacterial, antifungal, anti-inflammatory, and antioxidant. Specifically, they were talking about YLANG being for antifungal for candida. And if any of you are familiar with candida, it's fed by sugar and it can cause that inflammatory or really a lot in your stomach, the stomach to distend. It's very, very uncomfortable and it's tough to kill off. So YLANG oil, antifungal, specifically used for candida. Also antibacterial, anti-inflammatory, and antioxidant. YLANG stimulates oil production in the skin and on the scalp. It's super good for the hair. I was even reading about putting it on the hair, it protects against the sun. So promotes the appearance of healthy skin and hair. YLANG also repels flying insects and kills bug larvae. Repels flying insects and kills bug larvae. I do remember when I do make my own natural bug spray, I do add YLANG in there. YLANG has been used all over the countries, many parts of the world, it says, as an aphrodisiac. Also, the flowers of the YLANG are pounded into paste and used as an inhalant to treat asthma. And also, when the flowers are dried, it treats malaria symptoms. So asthma and malaria symptoms. This was specifically talked about the flowers themselves, but I would do some more research to look into things like that. There's so many more uses. These are just a few we're touching upon today. So an herbal treatment for, so YLANG, an herbal treatment for stomach distress, rheumatoid arthritis, which would be anti-inflammatory, stomach distress, most likely antibacterial. YLANG treats herbal treatment for gout. YLANG herbal treatment, again, malaria. YLANG treats headaches and pneumonia. So again, YLANG essential oil, used in colognes, lotions, food flavorings, and soaps. Uplifting and calming effect, has a sedative-like effect, reduces depression and anxiety, lowers the blood pressure, and decreases the heart rate. Antibacterial, antifungal, specifically candida, anti-inflammatory and antioxidant. YLANG stimulates oil production in the skin and the scalp, promoting the appearance of healthy skin and hair. YLANG repels flying insects, kills bug larvae, aphrodisiac, and an herbal treatment for stomach distress, rheumatoid arthritis, gout, malaria, headaches, and pneumonia. All right, so moving on to more of the emotional effects of YLANG. I'm grabbing my trusty book here that I love so much. This is Essential Emotions, Your Guide to Process and Release and Live Free. I list my resources down at the bottom, as well as my email address. If you'd like to set up a session, a one-on-one session, we can go over your specific questions on essential oils. All right. So YLANG. The words listed under YLANG is inner child. So positive properties that YLANG produces: playfulness, freedom, intuitive, feeling emotionally connected, healing, joyful, and innocent. So the opposite side of that, a negative emotion, would be if you felt joyless, stressed out, if you're overanalyzing, feeling sad, or feeling disconnected from your inner child. Use YLANG. Today we're going to use, for our acupressure point and our affirmation, we're going to use stress, both physical and emotional points on the body, because YLANG is super good for stressed, feeling stressed out. It says YLANG is a powerful remedy for our heart. It's talking about modern day society that reveres the mind over the heart. So obviously within the heart is where we receive our intuitive information. YLANG reconnects you with your inner child. It encourages play and restores childlike nature and innocence. It assists you in accessing your intuition and your heart knowing. YLANG is a powerful remedy for releasing emotional traumas from our past. This is a big one. Supports you in regression work, in emotional healing. It assists you in releasing bottled up emotions such as anger and sadness. So if you wanted an oil to use to release anger, sadness, or any of these pent up emotions, YLANG is a super good one to grab. So if you're working through the blue book I'm going to show you, multiple different emotions, YLANG can hit quite a few of them. Feelings that have been buried deep inside are brought to the light with YLANG's assistance, allowing, again, emotional healing and flow naturally, nurturing your heart, reminding you that joy can be felt and experienced more fully by allowing the heart its full range of motions. So this is an excellent transition moving into our blue book, which is Releasing Emotional Patterns with Essential Oils. This is Dr. Carolyn Mean, 2005 edition. Love this book. And so you specifically can look up in here your emotion you're dealing with. So today we're going to work on stress. And she has it listed out here in 2 different types of stress. So let me see if I can find it here. Stress, physical stress and emotional stress. So for the acupressure point on the body that we want to press, for emotional stress, you're going to take your ear about an inch above your ear and press that area. So that's emotional stress. For physical stress, you're going to take about a couple of inches above where your armpit area is here on the mid shoulder, and it comes straight across your upper chest. So anywhere along that side, I'm just going to touch the shoulder here, or I'm going to touch up here about an inch above or a couple inches above your ear. So this is, if you're feeling more emotional stress right now, up on the head, more physical stress here on that mid shoulder or straight across the chest. So what we want to do here, as if we're storing emotions in our body that we sometimes, most of the time, are unconscious. We don't even know that they're stored in there. And so you can have different areas of your body that hurt. And if you look it up, it will be correlated with an emotion. And most of the time it's something that happened that you can automatically think of, like, oh my gosh, yes, I am super stressed. So I am getting a headache. I am super stressed. Yes, my rotator cuff is bothering me, or my shoulders. So very interesting. It's awesome. What we want to do is get ourselves to a point where we can naturally let our emotions flow through us, but some of us hold on. I think we all do at one point or another. And it gets stuck in the body. So we want to use an essential oil to smell while we are reprogramming and letting go, using a positive affirmation or an affirmative statement while we're pressing onto the acupressure point. So that's the goal of releasing emotions with essential oils. So what we're going to do here is take our essential oil. If you have YLANG, drop it. Any oil is fine. Circle and smell. Inhale from your hands that oil. Then I want you to press on the acupressure point on the body and inhale that essential oil. And feel the stress. So on the shoulder is physical stress. So anything physically that's causing you stress right now, I want you to feel it. Likewise, that area above your ear, about an inch or 2, if you're feeling emotionally stressed out. If you're feeling both, I get it. I go back and forth between the 2. Or choose one and intuitively know you're working on both of them. Or do one and then move to the other. That oftentimes works as well. So you're smelling the oil, you're feeling the stress in your body. And then what we want to do is remember a time, maybe even just in the visualization or the meditation we did, find a time where you felt at peace. Feel a time when you felt peace of mind, where you felt slowed down and calm. While you're smelling this, touching your acupressure point, feel that calm on the other side of stress. So our goal is, when we're feeling an emotion, to feel it, smell the oil, pressing on the point, but feel the opposite side of it. And then you're going to use the affirmation to move to the other side of it. Sometimes you repeat the affirmation one time and you're moved through it. Sometimes it takes multiple times a day for multiple days of a week. If it's a deep-seated emotion, that maybe it's a trauma, or if it's a deep-seated stressor, it can take up to a month. So be very patient with yourself as you continue to heal and let go. So stress, we're going to use the affirmation, life is fun. So again, drop the oil on the hand. Inhale. Even press the oil on the area that you're working with. Stress, feel the stress in your body while you're pressing on your acupressure point, smelling the oil and feeling the peace on the other side, using the affirmation, life is fun. Repeat, life is fun. Life is fun. For the emotional, I understand. I understand. A lot of times we're up here in our head. There's so much emotional stress, and we just do not understand what's going on. I understand, or I open to the understanding. Sometimes we don't understand, and that's okay as well. So whatever affirmation makes you feel comfortable and moves you from the stress to the other side, which is the peace and calm. Now, for myself, as I'm holding on to the point and smelling the oil, I also move into a process where I touch some emotional points on the inner part of my forehead and all the way out. So these are emotional points. There's a point on the back of the neck where the skull meets the head there, and then the two indentations on the bottom of the skull, and then the soft spot, like when you were a baby. I use these as release points. You don't have to, but I feel, she talks about it in the book, and it's just like an extended step. So as you're touching your shoulder, inhaling, life is fun, life is fun. I understand, I let go. I am touching the points on my forehead, the back of my neck, the two indentations on the back of the skull, and then the soft spot. And that feels like it's opening and lifting. So there you have it, releasing emotional patterns with essential oils. If this is a process you would like me to walk you through, please email me. It's listed below, and we can work through your specific emotions in a one-on-one session. Thank you so much. I hope you enjoyed. If you have any questions, please email Haley or myself. Again, we're opening on August 2nd. We're super excited. Hope you are. Take care. Bye-bye.